Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your November 2022 tarot reading. This is a reading for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks to everyone for all the support. I appreciate you all a great deal. I've been getting more inquiries about personal readings. I don't offer personal readings at this time just because my schedule won't support it consistently, but if that ever changes, I will make an announcement on the channel. And if you are new here, welcome. I post new readings on Friday, then again on Monday, so if a reading doesn't fit, you can come back in a couple of days and watch a new reading. Fridays are always a general reading. Mondays are something different every week. Today's reading will be a more detailed Celtic cross style reading that will bring in aspects of money, love, career, travel, everything you could pretty much imagine. And then next week it'll be something completely different. Could be a law of attraction tarot card reading or a love reading. So if you like tarot and you like the channel, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to Higher Source Tarot. What advice do you have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Sagittarius need to know, please? For the best and highest good of all concerned with Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius, please. All right, we will start here with the tarot, and then we're going to have the Sacred Destiny Oracle from Denise Linn, the great Denise Linn. Current situation, you've got the King of Pentacles. The immediate influence is the Ace of Pentacles. In your subconscious, you have the Seven of Pentacles. In the distant past, you have the Queen of Wands. In the more recent past, we've got the Seven of Swords. Coming towards you, you've got the Sun, and everyone loves to see that. You're represented by the Four of Wands. The person or situation that you're attracting is the Five of Cups. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and your hopes and fears. Wow, this is really powerful. So the energies you're attracting, what's coming towards you is the Sun and the Magician. Now, the bottom of the deck, we'll talk about these three in a minute here. We have the Two of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you've got a great money reading, but I do want to say too with this, you've got a fantastic anything for money or material. But I would say too, love, you're represented by that Four of Wands, the 1111 card, but it's also a marriage card. I mean, this would be like great stuff to put on a vision board, okay? Because everything is available to you. There's going to be a sudden turn of events here. It's like bringing heaven to earth. And in that Sun energy, that's all about gains, riches, and absolute true joy. You're going to enjoy this energy a great deal. I feel like you're going to want to freeze time. That's what it feels like. You're going to be in this place where you're saying, I don't ever want this to pass. I want to stay right here. And guess what? You can. It's all about just learning how to some extent, manage your own energy and what you connect with. So you're doing this. Just know that. You've got a very empowered energy coming out here. So we have here Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. We've got Leo. We've got, it appears that we have all the elements here. So with that Two of Swords, there's a bit of an impasse, but there's a new cycle that's going to help you get out of it. And like I said, it feels like the energy really picks up if you've been somewhat stagnant and you're seeing like this Knight of Cups kind of energy where you see it changing, you see it turning, but it's been making you have a little more patience than you wanted to. Now, for some of you, in terms of work or in terms of a housing situation, you're actually going to be that. I feel like you're the beacon of light in the darkness for somebody else. But I will say too, with a love relationship, because you have nice aspects for love and a real partnership, I feel like your partner has a little bit of a difficult period they could be going through with that Five of Cups, something that doesn't work out for them. But again, I feel like it's just going to be another turn of events if they abruptly lost their job or a big client or a customer or something like that. So it feels like something didn't quite go their way. Or it could be somebody you're attracting new and that's part of their story. But I don't feel like they're going to be bringing baggage, okay? So that King of Cups, you've got two kings here. Kings are masters of the suit, but you also have a queen. So we've got the master of love and that really great life, long-term stability, financial abundance, prosperity, and career expansion and growth. So we've got it all going on here. But with this King of Cups, it's also about self-development. So I do feel like somebody here, I get you as like listening to podcasts and things like development things. And if you have some kind of a commute, it looks like somebody's commuting. And so part of that is going to bring in more. It opens your mind, it opens your heart, and it opens the door, quite frankly. So I definitely feel like you're going to come out of that Two of Swords energy, whatever that's about. Twos are about partnerships. It does feel more financially related to me. But I will say, too, if you've been more focused on money, you do have a love interest showing up here. So the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, my God, and that Wheel of Fortune, it's like jackpot. For somebody, you've got a new resource coming in. It could be a new job offer or some kind of a transfer. I hear transfer. But others of you, too, with this, if you're moving, okay, if you're going to plan a move here, this is going to be great. I even get like, oh, I forget the name of that show. It used to be on Desperate Housewives. Do you remember that one? I think it was like around the early 2000s, even though the neighborhood was crazy. But it was like this perfectly manicured neighborhood, right? And it's sort of like the feeling of that. Like you drive through and say, I can't believe I'm living here. There's something about this where it feels like you get more than you thought you could have. Whatever this says is. But I will say, too, with Pentacles, that's all about manifesting. So somebody here, you're manifesting a new love. And with that King, he has the Midas touch, yes. So it's great for money. However, he's also a wonderful life partner. And I feel like they're a bit of a soft-spoken type to some extent. Like they've got a nice compatibility with that King of Cups, the King of Pentacles and Cups together. There's something about them where they can be open and loving, but yet they're not overwhelming. Their energy is really, there's something about it that just feels kind of safe, and not in a boring way, but it just feels like, again, they don't overwhelm the room with their presence, okay? And if you have a big personality, you may find that you like this energy because it's not revving everyone up. It's not revving you up. It's not revving them up and the people around you. So it's like less chaotic. That's what I get for this. So I mentioned too, though, Pentacles are about manifesting. They're also about the physical body. So somebody, if you're starting anything new with the physical body, you'll see it through to the end. I mean, if you're doing any kind of I heard race, but if you're doing any kind of competition too, it'll be on from start to finish, okay? It's like, this is like trophy award-winning territory right here. So you have the Seven of Pentacles in your subconscious. And so with this, money does grow on trees in the tarot, but it's also saying your subconscious is attracting safety, security, alignment. Better yet, that alignment is what really is the key to it all. It's a card of triumph, though. So I do feel like in terms of financial security, this is going to take you all the way into 2023, Sagittarius. It's an energy where money keeps coming in. And it may be from unexpected sources, too, with that Wheel of Fortune showing up here. Like a check that shows up in the mail you weren't expecting. You didn't realize you were owed money. And so with this, it's all coming from the subconscious, which is wonderful. So you reap what you sow here. You get what you are. We can't get what we're not willing to become, and this is you, okay? It's that time of harvest. Your time of harvest is now. So in the distant past, you had a nice expansion here with the Queen of Wands, you and your own energy. I'll point out, too, we've got sunflowers, the only two cards where the sunflowers appear. So it's synergy. It's the sunflowers point to the sun when the sun is out, but when the sun goes down, they point towards one another because they're energetically aligned. So if you haven't met this person yet, now you may have met them already, but if you haven't, your energy is already aligned. And this too is a passionate relationship. You've got marriage here actually, but the way that her knees are drawn apart is very much intentional. I do feel like too with this, it's a time of having loyal companions, meeting people who will have your back, because you have some kind of crap that comes in right after this. And so you may have found that it was very brief, major arcana, major life events, minor arcana, minor life events. So you have just a little bit of a speed bump here showing up by the rumble strips. But when we hit the rumble strips, we correct, right? We course correct. We don't just stay on them riding the whole way. So I feel like you were flying high here. And some of you too, it may have even been a promotion then, or being, having people finding you attractive and people around you getting a bit jealous. Because I feel like your energy was really plugged in here. And somehow this this crept into your awareness, the Seven of Swords. So I do feel like for you, it's somebody petty around you who felt rather threatened by your success. Now, it could have been a previous relationship too, and you are already attracting somebody better. We don't halt our own growth for other people to catch up. This isn't catching that Queen of Wands. So if you say, yeah, I know who that is, it's my crazy, insecure ex, well, then there you go. Luckily, they're in the past. Now, they do look back with some regret. I mean, I feel like they're sane enough to know that what they've done is kind of crazy. They're sane enough to know that what they do actually drives people away. They're just not quite to the next level where they can manage it and change enough. You know, change enough to have their life become different. Because I feel like they still have this they still have this interplay in their energy, which is not something you want back. I mentioned before, for some of you, if you're in a relationship, it may have been your partner running into this energy and becoming Five of Cups. There's something about this connection here. So with the sun that shows up here, we love this, okay? This is a card of pure positivity. It is like feeling amazing. That's what you're walking into. I feel like this next part of the year is going to be great for you. The sun shines down on you. You are standing in the sunlight of the spirit. You're, like Abraham Hicks would say, tuned in, turned on, tapped on, whatever it is. Turned on, that's it, sorry. With this, it's a regeneration though. And so there's a new energy becoming available here. Like I said, it has to do with either some kind of a promotion or it's going to be a victory in some area of your life. Anybody who's competing, or if you have some kind of a job where there's a bit of competition, you're going to reign supreme in this. Now, those of you that are single and saying, where is this person? Here's where they come in. There's synergy here. So the people that you connect with in this energy are a match. There's not Seven of Swords here, okay? We don't see Seven of Swords lurking in the sunflowers in the back. It's just not a match. And so you've closed that chapter. You've closed that door because you have new energy coming in. And so with this, it truly is a happiness and love and feeling on top of the world. It's like a brand new lease on life. And you will find too with work situations or even with a move, you will automatically or intuitively know what does not match you. And you'll have a bit of a resistance to it. You won't try to work with people who don't work for you, okay? I just don't see you bending your energy around something that's just not a match. So again, there may be an exit of Seven of Swords, but oh well. Four of Wands comes in and this is you. Okay, you've got freedom and celebration. You have a relationship here that is a true partnership. But fours are like that, four legs of the table like we talk about. It's stability and order. And so while you have expansion, you do have that stable energy around you. And I do feel like you have a true partnership here. Now, in terms of a job, it might just be a stepping stone. This is law of attraction energy. So they're telling you that what you're doing today is actually, it's creating a road into the future. So it's not going to be the end for you. There's actually more to come with this. So I mentioned this Five of Cups here is the person or situation you're attracting. So again, if your partner's had something challenging, it's really about getting into the solution and not just staring at the problem. Fives are change. There's a change here for somebody, but it doesn't feel necessarily like it's you. Now, it also could be your Seven of Swords if you left somebody behind. I told you they live with some regret. Here it's showing up still. And so we don't want to connect with this energy, okay? Even if they beg you to. I just feel like there's somebody here that's got to be in the past. The wheel shows up, this wheel of life, and it tells you when to hold on and when to let go. So in your case, that energy of letting go is going to be important. However, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's always new cycles and evolution turning in your favor. You're going to be in the right place at the right time to receive. And with the Magician in the end game, this is where it really gets exciting. You can do magic here. I mean, you have everything at your command. You are going to have a very intense energy with this. And like I said, you're going to meet people unexpectedly, have unexpected things happen because this is your energy. People are like a magnet to you with this. The right people, though. And so with this, it's a time for you to manifest. So be aware of your thoughts, but be even more aware of your feelings because that's the real key to it all and what you're pulling in. So somebody here, I said you're going to have a move, or if you're doing some competition, you're the victor for sure. All right, let's see here what the sacred destiny has to say for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Sagittarius need to know, please, for the best and highest good of all concerned with Sagittarius? All right, we've got here fulfillment. Okay, so this is a very beautiful card, this beautiful full peach. It's I believe it's called the Laden Peach Tree. And this is a Chinese symbol of fertility and a happy marriage. So I told you had a marriage card in there. Now, for some of you, if it's not that, it's still happiness, riches, gains, and longevity. It's like full bliss in the moment. Fulfillment is at hand. So they're trying to tell you to fill your life with the people, the places, the experiences that give you sheer delight. Okay, don't shortchange yourself. So if you want to start a new project, you want to have a baby, you want to start a relationship, this card is an excellent sign of a great outcome. So awesome ending there for you, Sagittarius. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.